You ready, Mr. Stein?
Let me start this one. Let's go.
Welcome to another discussion with the MR.NOLDS organization. I am your host, Arnold Michelle of the MR.NOLDS organization. If you guys are new to this channel, if you're checking us out for the first time, I advise you right now to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you will get all the updates whenever we're uploading. You know, last week, you could check out our video from last week. We did a Thanksgiving drive. Well, feed the homeless. We went around a few communities within Miami and we fed the homeless people. Fed over 200 homeless people, so you can check that out somewhere in our profile. Now, today we got another discussion, a question that's been given a lot, and it is how to accomplish your goals. A lot of people, we all have goals. We all have goals, and it is good to have goals. But a lot of people never accomplish those goals. And the reason they never accomplish those goals is due to the lack of planning. So there's a thing that says, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So today we will discuss how to plan to accomplish any goal you set out. In order to plan, you must have an ultimate destination or an ultimate goal, somewhere you're trying to go, something you're trying to obtain. Basically, that's what you're shooting for. So, in order to get that thing or to reach to that level, you must have basically step by step on how you're gonna get there. Like I said, a lot of people never accomplish their goal because they only see the end. Whether they say, I want to go to the NBA, I want to make a certain amount of money, but they only have the end goal. They do not have no steps on how they're going to accomplish that, or they don't know how to break that down to accomplish their goal. So today we're going to start off with, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to go about doing that. Another thing I wanted to mention, before you can have goals, especially life goals, a lot of your life goals are supposed to stem from basically like your calling or your mission in life. When you know your mission in life, it allows you to plan for your life. Because once you know your mission in life, you know what are the things you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to put times toward. Because if you don't know your mission in life, you'll find, and you're waking up every day, life will just pass you by. If you are not planning, life will eventually just pass you by. You could be 18 right now, but you'll wake up and then you'll be 30 something and realize you're still at the same place, whether it's at your mama's house or I don't know. But that is because you never had a plan. A lot of goals people have a lot of time has to do with money or losing weight. Those are two very common goals. So let's start off with a goal of, someone want to make, let's just say, $50,000 a year. Now, if you set out to make $50,000 for a year, you first got to start off with where you're at. You must have an idea of where you're at. Now, if you're gonna make it for the year, now goals you can set different times. There's certain goals you can, it can be for a week. Those are short-term goals. Short-term goals are really short. Like, you can have a goals for today, goals for the week. Now there's long-term goals, which is like, okay, maybe you have a 10-year plan, a 15-year plan. But okay, so overall, like what I like to do, there are a few things I want out of life, and that's connected to my mission in life. So if I know, for example, I want to build a multi-million-dollar business, I have a 10-year plan of having a business that's at least netting $1 million. and that's my 10-year plan. So that's a long-term goal. So a lot of the time, you want to have long-term goals, and then from your long-term goals, you will break them down. Whether it's a goal as you want a business that's netting $1 million, whether it's a goal where it's like you want to lose a certain amount of weight, or you want to maintain a certain type of body, or maybe no matter what it is, you want to have those long-term goals set, and then from the long-term goals, you will break them down. Now it's based on, there's many ways about going about this. So I'm gonna use the example of, let's just say, $5,000 of buying a car. Let's say you wanted to buy a car. Your goal is to save $5,000 by the end of the year to buy a car. So now that's the yearly goal, right? Of $5,000. So the next step from year is month. So you want to calculate from the 5,000. So if we take 5,000 divided by 12, you'll know that's about, you need to at least $416. Well, if you round it up, $416.67 aside every month for 12 months. Now, understanding that, that's what you need for the month, each month. Now, you want to have a better number of like how much you would need on a weekly basis. So each month have 4 weeks typically. So you'll divide 4 by the 416.67, and you'll know weekly you'll need about $104.17 rounding off. So that you're breaking the goal. A lot of times people don't accomplish the goal because they're trying to attack the mountain. The mountain is $5,000. But as you can see, when we break it down into a month, that 5,000 turns into 416.67. And then as you break it down some more on a weekly basis, you're down to 104.17. Now that's on a weekly. Now daily, you can even divide by 7. You're dividing that 104. So that's giving you $14.88 basically for you to be able to get your car, that $5,000 car at the end of the year. You just basically need to maintain at the level of $14.88. Now, why is it important to break down your goals? Now, it could be a yearly goal. It could be like maybe that goal is for 6 months, and you can do the math based on what it is. Like I said, when you look at the mountain for the whole, it seems more difficult. Like a lot of people, when they think about losing 20 pounds, that seems like a lot. But if you were to divide 20 pounds divided by 12 months, in a month, all you have to lose is about close to 2 pounds. That's more easier than saying, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Now, that's basically you're tricking your mind. When you do it like that, when you set it up like that, it encourages you. Because a lot of times we'll have a goal, we'll look at it, and the goal just discourages us because we don't know how are we going to accomplish this goal. But when you break it down like that, the workload, that mountain don't seem as mighty as if it was just by together. So that is important. It helps you trick your mind to making you believe that you can really obtain this goal. Because one of the first reasons why people do not accomplish their goals that they set out is because they give up. And one of the reasons that they give up is because they feel like it's out of reach. So that is a step you want to take, no matter how long it is or how much it is, you want to break the numbers down. And when you break the numbers down, you will come to find out it'll be more obtainable for you. Now, another thing, when you're setting out your goals and breaking it down, is because it'll help with accountability. If you tell somebody you want to lose, like the example I said, 12 pounds for the year, Now you tell a friend, hey, you know, my goal is to lose 12 pounds for the year. Now, if it's 12 pounds for the year, you're not gonna lose that. 20 pounds for the year, you're not just gonna lose that 20 pounds in a week, in a month. Even though you can, it's probably dangerous, but if you're gonna do it in a healthy way, you're not just gonna lose 20 pounds. So when you break it down, your goals, it helps others keep you accountable. It's easier for me to help you stay accountable. It's easier for me to be accountable for you if I have a number that I can check up on you every week or even daily to like, hey, are you doing it? Instead of like every 2 months, 3 months, hey, are you close to that? Because, you know, a lot of times when we set our goals, life will come and hit us and things will come and then we tend to forget. But if you have somebody, due to the fact that you broke down your goals and they know like your daily or weekly goal, then now you have somebody constantly checking up on you and having numbers that themselves can follow up with. So another reason you want to break down your goals like this, you want to break it down, whether it's from year, you have your long-term goal and you break the long-term goals into monthly goals, and you break the monthly goals into weekly goals, and in some cases you can break them into daily goals. Now there are some things that you won't need to be working on them daily, but maybe some of your goals will be like a monthly thing, or maybe some of your goals will be like a weekly thing. For example, like losing weight. Even though you can do the math to know how much weight you need to lose for the day, but it's probably best you follow up and you check on the weight maybe on a weekly basis instead of a daily basis. Because if you're checking your weight on a daily basis, it can maybe bring discouragement, because sometimes in a day you can gain an easy pound. Maybe you had a little too much to eat and you gain a pound, but you know, if it was on the week, for the week you actually lost weight. So it is very, very important that you do break down your goals. Now, all goals are not set up the same, so you won't be able to break them down the same. But you want to be able to break your goals down as little as possible. It's like a big plate of food. You don't want to you cannot stuff everything in your mouth all at once. Your goal is to eat the whole plate, so you're gonna take it spoon by spoon. There's a saying that says, yard by yard, life is hard. Inch by inch, life is a cinch. So you want to be able to, whenever you have big goals, you want to be able to break them down. And third, when you take this route, it allows you to be more realistic. Because a lot of people, another reason why people don't accomplish their goals, because they're not realistic. And some people always tell you, okay, yeah, shoot for the moon, go hard or go home, or whatever it may be that encourage you to just have outrageous numbers or outrageous goals. That is good and all. But if you're not able to break down your goals, and you're not able to see on a daily basis you taking chunks out of that goal, now maybe you're far-fetched. You want to be realistic. Now, shoot for the moon, I agree, because if you don't land on the moon, you'll land amongst the stars. That's what they say. But you want to be realistic. So that was another discussion with the MR.NOLDS organization on how to plan. How to plan to accomplish any goal that you set out. Now, we always have like this question for you guys. The power question. My question to you today, what is a goal that you have? I want you to comment down below a goal that you have. What is a goal that you have? And do you have a step-by-step plan? I just want to get input. And if you don't, I advise you to, for those who don't have no plans, I advise you to start finding out what has God called you to do, understanding the mission for your life, and then from the mission of your life that God has for your life, then you'll be able to plan different things to accomplish that overall mission. So write it down, comment down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with at least 3 people. Share with at least 3 people and comment down below the answer to the power question. Now we'll be back with you next week with another discussion at the MR.NOLDS organization. Hey, don't forget, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get all of our notifications once we upload something.